just encourage you, just pull on. My brothers and sisters, I don't have a title, so if you think of a title or you catch me outside, y'all just let me know what you came up with. My brothers and sisters, in times like this, there are some lessons I've learned. I'm 33 years old. I've discovered there's some lessons that we would learn. We learn them not in a classroom, but through time.
All right.
Do I have a witness?
Yeah.
David here, he's speaking not from a theory, but he's speaking from a testimony. He's not talking about something he's heard about. He's not talking about something his friend down the street told. He's talking from experience for himself. David is saying, he says, I've lived a long time and I've seen some things. And I can't help but think I'm looking out in this congregation. There's been some people who've lived for a while. And you can say, and you can be a witness and say that I've seen some things. Do I have a witness? Yeah, David is saying, he's saying, I've seen some seasons come and I've seen some seasons go. I've seen some good times and I've seen some bad times. But what I see with David, he's telling us, he's saying, but through it all, one thing has never changed. I've seen good and bad, but God has never changed. Do I have a witness? You know, and I've discovered, but preacher, life has a way of making you question some things. But when you walk with God long enough, can I tell you, you'll be able to look back and say that he's been consistent for me even when doubt comes in my life.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody here that's a witness that when trouble comes in your life, you can remember what God has done for you in the past? I can't help but think about my daddy for a moment. My daddy, if he was here tonight, he couldn't make it, but if he was here tonight, he'll get up and tell us that every now and again you ought to think back and use your faith vows. Yeah, what are your faith vows? Your faith vows are those, you ought to be able to look back at all the things God has brought you from in the past. And you ought to be able to realize that if God has brought you through some stuff in the past, then he's able to do it for you right now. I wonder, do I have a witness?
Come on, man.
Yeah, but I see what David is telling us. He says, I've experienced some stuff in life. And so this Psalm 37 is a wisdom psalm. He was letting us know it's a reflection while he is at the end of his life. He's not writing this as a warrior. He's not writing this as a musician, but he's writing this as a witness. I believe that, you know, what I've discovered is that life will take you from being one thing to another, and it will end up, no matter how far, how big you are, you will end up being a witness. That you'll say, no matter how many accolades you have, no matter how many titles are in front of your name, no matter all of this stuff, you'll end up being a witness to the goodness of God. Is there anybody here that's a witness? I'm getting ready to leave, but in times like these, I've discovered that life, like if we turn on the news right now, the people leading this country, they make you feel like we're in some tough times. It'll make you feel like you're in tough times, and if you're not too careful, you'll find yourself having pity parties. Do I have a witness? But I've discovered that, and I gotta let you know something. That, you know, weather may change. But I've discovered that the sun never stops shining. Y'all missed me, I'll say it again. You might have some stormy days in your life. But I want you to know the sun, not the S-U-N, but the S-O-N, never stops shining in your life. Do I have a witness? So whenever you start feeling down, and whenever you start, I don't need to do that. Whenever you start feeling down, and whenever you start feeling like trouble is coming your way, you ought to think back like David did. You ought to look back over your life and say, I've been young, but now I'm old. But I've never seen somebody how to help me. I've never seen the righteous forsaken. Nor his seed begging for bread. Do I have a witness? I'm leaving this thing alone.
Yeah.